mean, you know the story, but I, went into the '96 Olympics ranked #1 in the world in the 200 freestyle, failed to make the final, and and I thought like everything was going pretty well up to that point. I was, won national titles at 17, 18, ranked #1 in the world. I thought I was just going to go and pick up my gold medal and go home. I thought it was going to be pretty straightforward, but again, missing the final. That was the defining moment that changed my entire swimming career. I went from trying to swim like Alex to finally trying to swim like myself, or finding what it was that would make me a better swimmer. So having that athleticism that I had previously from tennis and basketball, applying that into my swimming and developing a stroke that was more dynamic and more athletic. And I'm 6'3", Alex was 6'8". I didn't have that reach. It was obviously fundamentals of, long stroke and catch and relaxation, keeping all that, but finding a stroke that was, that was mine. So, and then that mindset, obviously watching Alex winning the 50 and the 100 and that 96, and obviously your guest from a couple of weeks ago with Gary, having those sort of the high pressure situations, how well he could manage that. And, obviously, when I literally pooed my pants on the blocks in the heat of the 200 freestyle, I just didn't want to have that feeling ever again. So nowadays you see the swimmers have the opportunity to race a lot, whereas back in the day when we swam, racing wasn't as common. We didn't get a chance to, but so we embarked on doing 150 starts in one calendar year and logged every single one. I try to get it under 50 seconds every single time, and and it was all about repetition and practicing, and I developed that underwater kick, which became my strength, the start, the underwater kick, the straight arm recovery, and the dolphin kick into the wall. So I know I compressed that story, but I think the key is, I used that disappointment into innovation, and then I identified what it took for me to become the best swimmer possible. And, I was lucky enough the change is happening really quickly. So for those athletes listening out there, if you believe in what you're doing, and if you know that it's designed for you, and that's, I think coaches nowadays design programs around athletes rather than around clubs or groups. I think if you believe in that, it's so powerful.